I've been his longtime friend. Again, big favor for him to come now to do the show with me. I'm so happy he's here tonight. You've seen him on all the shows, all the late night shows, his the Lopez's show. He did Stand Up Revolution with me and Fluffy last year. And he and I shouldn't say this, but he and I just got offered to do a 40-city tour for next year. So we'll see what happens. He's a very funny guy. Please give it up for my friend, Mr. Rudy Moreno.
It's on, right? Keep it going for Carlos, you guys. Give it up for Carlos. Very funny. Wow, I'm in Anaheim, correct? This place is far, man. What time is it out here? I had to come all the way from LA. Beautiful, beautiful church. Nice looking people. Good. Thank you very much. I drove because I don't ride with Carlos because he doesn't drive too well, But I got stopped. I got stopped by the Anaheim PD. Yeah, and like every Latino, I started acting like I didn't speak English. You know why I stopped you? No sé, no entiendo nada, no. License and registration. Pues te digo que no entiendo nada, no sé lo que está hablando. You're gonna go to jail, sir. Jail? What's up with that, dude? So, how you guys doing? Married? How long? 26 years, really? And you're still sitting next to each other? That's beautiful, man. It's good for you. I'm close. I've been married 25 years. My wife's in the truck. Yeah, she's all right. She'll be okay. So you guys ready for the holidays? 3 of you are? That's great. I live in Monterey Park, which is right next to East Los Angeles, and we have one mall there. It's the worst mall in the entire world. Because we travel all across the country, Chicago, New York, we'll go to Philadelphia, and we'll see these beautiful, beautiful decorations up and stuff. Where I live, this mall is the worst. This is the only mall where the Santa Claus has a tattoo right here on his neck, you know what I mean? Just Lupe, I don't know who Lupe is. Is that a reindeer? What is that, And remember, the kids used to tell you, hey, go see Santa Claus, go talk to him. It's like, mijo, go talk to Santa Claus. No, you go talk to Santa Claus. What's Santa Claus? Call him. Come here, punk. Horrible. Latino people, we make tamales during the holidays. Yeah, Here's the thing. If you have 10 people in your house, you make 40,000 tamales for some reason. There's tamales for the rest of the year, you know what I mean? And my mom was like, put them in the freezer. Why? We have tamales from 1967 in the freezer, Mom, Really? Oh, good, a chair, because I'm old. So Carlos was talking about those airplanes and stuff, and I have to drive to my gigs now because Southwest wants to charge me for an extra seat. You know what I mean? But they won't tell you why. They just say it's policy. So I refused. I said, no, man, I'm not going to do that. That's unfair. So I got on the plane, but they fixed me. They put another fat guy right next to me on the same side of the plane. So we went around in a circle for an hour. This is your captain speaking. We're not sure what's going on up here. Not funny. So now I drive. So I drove to Mexico. I went to go work in Mexico, not in the fields. I actually went to go work there in a club. And I took my cousin with me, who's gay. It's no big deal that he's gay. It's just that if you go to Mexico, at the border, when you come back, they ask you questions like, do you have any fruit in the car? I wasn't sure how to answer, man. I just kind of... So we left there and we went to Texas. Any Texans here? Yeah? What part of Texas, man? El Paso. The hottest place in the world. It's not Gordo friendly, you know that, right? The fat people just exploding in the middle of the street. It's true. Hey, Gabriel, what the heck? All the cops in El Paso are built like me. Is right? Who are they going to chase? I saw a guy in Texas stealing a car, and the cop told him, "Hey, what you doing with that car, boy?" "I'm stealing it." "You bring it back when you're done, son." Really? Then we went to San Francisco. San Francisco, great town. Beautiful town. A lot of history, a lot of architecture, a lot of music, a lot of nightclubs, a lot of Chinese people. A lot. A lot. Walking down the street, they're bumping into you, man. You know what I mean? It's like, "Hey, watch out. Hey. Finally, I got upset and went, "Hey, you." You know what he tells me? "How you know my name?" I live in Monterey Park. What can I tell you? Let me tell you what happened at the beginning of the year, this year. You're supposed to go to your physical, right? So I went for my physical at the beginning of the year. And my doctor tells me something like, "I don't know. Mr. Moreno, you're overweight." Where? Well, I'd say pretty much all over. So let me tell you guys what happened. I go buy a treadmill. That's not the joke. That's not the joke. Relax. I go buy this treadmill, and you're supposed to get on a treadmill for 15 minutes, then to half an hour, and then 45 minutes, right? So I got to 15. I was cool. I said, "I'm going to go to half an hour." I got to 20 minutes, passed out. Boom, just fell out, man, on the floor. So my wife calls 911. When you call 911 in Monterey Park, it's a big Asian community. So when you call the police, the fire department, or the ambulance, somebody Asian is going to show up because that's the population of the community, right? So I'm waking up from fainting, and in front of me is this Chinese paramedic. And he's looking right at me. "Oh, what happened?" I fainted, man. "Oh, yeah. Why?" "I don't know, it's Tuesday, man. Come on. You gonna pick me up?" "Oh, no. You too big. We have to call AAA. Great, thank you. Any Asian brothers here? No? Okay, just one? Well, I can handle you, man, but I mean, because there's a lot of you guys. There is. I'm sorry? You're from Boyle Heights? That wasn't a question, sir. Is that the guy go, "How you doing?" "Oh, Tuesday." "What? What's your name?" "About 8, 9 o'clock. No, I asked if there were any Asians, and you said, "I'm from Boyle Heights." Yeah, but then you said you were from Boyle Heights. I don't get that, man. I'm sorry, sir?
I know what you're talking about when you're from East LA.
Yeah, thank you. I think they know what I'm talking about here in Anaheim as well, so... Okay, thank you, sir. It was a nice conversation. That's why I ask if there's any Asians, because they're always from Boyle Heights, right? No, I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't want to get in trouble, because, I won't run because I can't. See, I'm at that age where, when you were a kid, you make fun of people that had limps or something. Now I have one because my knee popped out the other day because my son called me. "Really? That's how you hurt your knee?" "Yes, that's it." "Hey, Dad, what?" "Oh, what? What is it?" "Forget it, man. I'm going to Boyle Heights." But see, Latino people, we're our generation, when we would watch our parents, we'd watch our parents or our uncles, and they would drink everything away. "Hey, your uncle has a tumor. Give him a beer." So that's how we learned to do that, We don't do it now anymore because those years have passed, but I mean, when I was like 15, 16 years old, some of us in here would just drink whatever they put in front of us. Beer, whiskey, Ajax, Windex. Horrible. So we'd start drinking, and my best friend in the world was this kid that moved from Gary, Indiana to East LA. I don't know why. Community service, I have no idea. Nice white family, moved in the middle of the ghetto. This kid's name was Roland John Schaefer Jr. That's pretty white. Even white people are going, my God, that is pretty white. Do we know him, Harriet? Well, no, we don't know him. And his mother was beautiful because we would drink and show up to his, and I told him, I can't go home. I can't go home, man. My mother doesn't like me to be drinking out in the street and coming home like that. She don't like that. So, you know, he's like, dude, stay at my house, man. My mom rocks. Okay. So I go to his house. His mother would be standing outside. Roland, honey, stop the car. Well, who's the little Latino boy? What's his name? Carlos, Jose? Honey, ¿cómo se llama? Rudy? Okay, come here, son. Come here, both of you boys, come here. No, I know you've been drinking, honey. I know, it's part of growing up. I understand. Mm-hmm. I want you two boys to come inside and go upstairs. Go on now. Go on. You too, Rudy. That was it. Now, see, in a Mexican household, it's a little different because the mothers, they like to discipline you with a shoe. It's a shoe in Spanish, it's called a chancla, okay? Remember this word, chancla. It means slipper. It's got that much rubber on the bottom of it. On my behind, it still says hecho en Mexico, you right? And my mother would wait for us too, because I said, well, if I'm drinking, I'll bring Roland to my house. She won't hit me because I have a witness. She beat us both. Yeah, my mom had that shoe, man. She said, come here. Did you have a good time? Huh? Give mom a kiss. Go on, go to bed. Go upstairs. Like we have it upstairs. Go on. You know, and you can't hit kids like that anymore. I mean, it's a good thing, I suppose. Because, you know, you hear comics talking about, oh, my mom hit me with a shoe, she hit me with a newspaper. My mother hit me with a Buick one time, okay? I got 2 kids now. And my kids listen to hip-hop music. Anybody here listen to that? One guy. Thank you, sir. How about you, Boyle Heights? You don't hear that? I don't mind hip-hop music. That's the new thing, all right? I got to accept that. My kids listen to it fine. I'm just talking about the artists. When they talk to them, if they would speak a little English, it would be excellent. A little bit. Tell us when your CD's going to come out and tell us what it's all about. What happened in the studio? Yeah, check this out. No, for real, dog. Yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, you going to feel me on this, dog. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I'm old. I have no idea what you're saying. I remember back when we were growing up, you had to romance a woman with something like some Motown, some Smokey Robinson, some Marvin Gaye. Yeah. You know, some Barry White. If you had some Barry White, you had some Barry White, you know what I mean? But you had to do it with an album, man. Remember albums? They were these round things for you youngsters, made out of vinyl. And then you would put them on another antique called a turntable or a record player. And you would put the needle on the record, and you would put a quarter on top of the needle so it won't skip. Remember that? And then you let the record go, and let Barry White do his thing. You like it like that? Right on. Naked. Her too. It's crazy. See, I'm from the 70s. I still have stuff, 70s stuff in my house. I got a black light. I got posters on the wall. I have a strobe light, so when I make love to my wife, it looks like she's moving. You know what I mean? So don't go use that joke at work Monday, all right? So I'm talking to my kids. And my kids are cool. My daughter's fine. She's gone to school, got herself an education, got herself a job. She's out of the house. Yeah, she's 11, you know, so. My son, on the other hand, you guys, is goofy. Real goofy. You talk to him, it's like talking to the cowardly lion. Hey, you throw the trash out? And here's the other thing. When we were kids, we would say, I don't know. And get out of anything, right? My dad would come home, you wash the truck, boy? No, sir. Why not? I don't know. All right, where's your mother? And that was it. He'd go do it himself. So I figured I'll do that every time he comes and asks me something. My son, you ask him something, his response is, why? What happened? Have you heard this? Right? Too often, right? It's like, hey, man, they called from school today. They said you're messing around in school. You messing around in school? No. Why? What happened? And I couldn't find the Buick, you know what I mean? So I called my manager and I said, hey, you got to get me a job to open for some hip-hop rap group because I got to be involved with that so that I can relate to my kids. So he calls me back 2 days later and says, I have a gig for you to open for Ice Cube. Yeah, I didn't know who he was. I know he is now, but I didn't know who he was then, right? So it's me and over here. And we get to the LA Coliseum. You guys, there's 50,000 people there to see Ice Cube. And I'm the opening act. So I figured I'm going to go meet him, right? So I walk backstage. Hey, what's up, ice cream? He gets mad at me. I ain't ice cream, man. I'm Ice Cube money. What's up, dog, man? What's up? Why? What happened? Said I'm here to, hang out, man, do some jokes, right? Yeah, check this out, dude. I got some hoochies. At that moment, I felt like a white guy because he said, what's up? Well, actually, not a whole bunch. Me and my son here, right, son? Just here to have fun. Thank you, Mr. Cucumber. Thank you, sir. Bye. So I go outside. There's a whole bunch of other rappers over here, you guys, that I have no idea who they are or what they're saying. But I'm standing next to them, and I start getting the attitude. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Go home with that attitude. Knock the door down to my house. Tell my wife, yo, girl, what's up? My wife has a chancla too. Did I tell you that part? She looked at me, she said, look here, too fat Shakur, knock it off, all right? I've been married so long, we're starting to look like each other, man. Really, she's got a receding hairline and a mustache. And I got big boobs, so, I don't know what's happening there. Stop looking at me like that, sir. But we celebrated 25 years of marriage this June. And no, don't clap. You don't know her. You don't know her. You wouldn't be clapping if you did. No, she's wonderful. But I told her for my 25th anniversary, I just want you to leave me alone, on Sunday, football day. That's all I'm asking, right? Right? It's Sunday. We want to watch football, right, fellas? And ladies, too. But I'm saying as a country, we need to write to the NFL just to talk to them about this one referee he's just too old to be there. By the time he calls a penalty, game's over. You've seen this guy, right? Holding. Number 75. Defense. Second down. Ten yards. Hurry up! Switch it around. Let's put a Mexican referee. Órale. Holding. Move, Holmes. On that vato, right there. Female referee. Penalty. What'd I do? You know what you did. African American referee. I didn't see nothing. Asian referee. Holding number 75. Second down, 10 yards. No? Okay, 5 yards. Okay, today for you, 4 yards. Nah, come on, man. Thank you very much, you guys. God bless you.
Give it up for Rudy Moreno. Wow.